But I can't see through the rain. I seem to have lost my way. I thought I knew what I wanted, but I can't see now which way I should go. And I don't know how to come out from the rain. I thought I knew who you were, but I guess I didn't see it clearly. Everything got caught up in the clouds, and somehow I lost my way. The winds of change are here upon me now, and I don't know which way I should go. Come for me to realize that now is the time that I have and that won't come again. I'm looking inside and I don't see a place for me. I can't find my way anymore. So when I say goodbye, I hope you remember me, 'cause I will remember you. The winds of change are here upon us now. We don't have the answers we need. Where shall we go? The time is gone and I don't know how to find my way. So when you walk out the door, will you turn around and take me in one last time before you go? I look through the window pane, but I can't see through the rain. I seem to have lost my way. I thought I knew what I wanted, which way I should go, and I don't know how to come out from the rain. I thought I knew who you were, but I guess I didn't see it clearly. Everything got caught up in the clouds, and somehow I lost my way. The winds of change are here upon me now, and I don't know which way I should go. The time has come for me to realize that now is the time that I have and that won't come again. I'm looking inside.
And now is the time that we won't have again. We've got to take a good look at things. It's gonna be interesting. What month are we in? What year of quarantine? It's definitely an interesting time for all of us. And we've got this full moon lunar eclipse, and man, oh man, is it shaking stuff up. You can actually feel the energy shifting. But what's coming up for you? I want you all to ask yourself that question. What's coming up inside of you? What feelings, what emotions? What part of you is feeling out of sorts? And what part needs checking in on, because the shadow self, yes, that shadow self, is really being asked to take a look at itself and clean it up. It's time to let go of these conditioned ways that we thought life was supposed to be, because we are realizing that the only world that you can really create and enjoy is the world that you create for yourself, first and foremost within yourself. And this time of year is the midway point for all of us. It's the midway point for us all to move forward and really take a good look at where we've come from, because it's been an interesting year. I remember when we were so excited, 2020, yay! Well, that was a bust. And now here we are, being faced with illusions, being faced with our own shadow selves, being faced with our misaligned emotions, being faced with some of our greatest fears, and our beliefs are being questioned. And you need to ask yourself, what are your beliefs? What is your truth? And what defines you? Because destiny is knocking at your door. Let me say that again. It is knocking at your door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. This one's knocking on your door, my friends. And it's asking you, what are you going to do with your life? The universe, the angels, the guides, God, they let us play around with all these worldly things. But have you asked yourself the question, what have I come for? What is my mission? What is my purpose? What is my reason for being? And how can I step into that destiny? Where can we find the answers to those questions? Well, part of this pause in life, whatever kind of pause it was, not quite sure how it got all orchestrated, but here we are. This pause in life has given us all an opportunity, if we took it, to really ask those questions and to really choose to answer those questions within ourselves. And if you haven't done that yet, it's not too late. But as this year progresses, as we close out this last eclipse of this eclipse season that has been a real rough ride, it's a time for you to know those answers. Now, many of you, and many of you on the feed and personal sessions, you've shared with me that you found a silver lining in these difficult times. You found a blessing. You found the opportunity to examine yourself and take a good look at what makes you happy. And that whatever happenstance occurred because of this pandemic, whatever disrupted your flow, you managed to make something wonderful out of something that kind of took you off course temporarily. There have been people who've lost jobs who have discovered better opportunities for themselves. There are people who realize they have some talents and skills that they hadn't nurtured in a long time, and now they could be their next business or really fun pastime. There are those of you who realize that you weren't taking enough time in your busy day of running here and there to pray. And so you got a chance to pray. Oh, and there are those of you who really didn't have much fun. Now you got to have a little fun. Even got to play a couple of board games and just kind of chill because we couldn't go anywhere. Really wasn't advisable. But today is an important day. Yesterday was important. It's important because it's a birthday of a country that is founded on liberty and joy and happiness and the pursuit of that happiness and freedom. Isn't that ironic? We're celebrating freedom at a time where, as human beings going about the world, we're probably less free than we've ever been or ever perceived ourselves to be, and the restrictions are great. But that shouldn't be stopping you. Just because you cannot do what you're used to doing doesn't mean you're not free. You see, they can put rules and regulations all around us, but the soul, the spirit, is forever free. There's no mandate that can stop your soul from being who you've come to be. Especially if you choose your spirit and your soul above all things, which essentially is your connection with God. That connection will always guide you. It is the universal compass that resides within you that takes you to places where maybe no man's ever been before. Yes, these are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise, right? We are on our own starship now. And so many of you are star seeds. You came from another galaxy. And you're just waking up saying, holy crow, what planet did I pick? Oh, can I have a redo? But it's okay. This planet is a magnificent planet. And each one of us who is blessed to be in the physical embodiment, this physical vehicle that expresses ourselves, gives us an opportunity to share different things, our style, our personal hair, however we want to look. It gives us the opportunity to enjoy a great meal. So what? You can't go to the restaurant right now. You've had enough of that. We've got the opportunity to savor every moment, every morsel, every bite, to take the time to smell the beautiful flowers that bloom, to feel the wet drop of a raindrop on our face, and not worry about we've got to be somewhere. It gave us that opportunity. And if you did not take advantage, or you could not take advantage of those opportunities, now's the time. Now's the time for you to step into the beauty that is you and the magnificence as to why you are where you are and how you've come to be who you are. You're a product of conditioning and society's rules and regulations, and they molded you to blend in your reincarnated soul family, the group, the family, the career. But now's the time to look at yourself through the abstract eye, the eye of the artist. That beautiful eye of the artist that doesn't see the lines the same way the average person sees them. There's an abstract blending that occurs. Kind of like when you blend eyeshadow. You really don't need to see the lines, you just need to see the graduation of color. And you need to see that everything just flows beautifully, seamlessly. That's what your life is meant to be. I know, put it in the feed. If you haven't been living that kind of life, I get it. Oh heck, SarahSpiritual, my life hasn't been a seamless color blending. So then tell the universe you want that. Use this full moon, this lunar eclipse time, this retrograde madness. Oh God, is it mad? Crazy mad, I tell you, like a mad scientist. Let's use this retrograde stuff to clean out the closets. But let's clean the closets of your mind. Take out the cobwebs, the memories, the hurts, the pains. You see, this difficult time is triggering everyone. And all our old wounds are coming up, knocking on the door of darkness. The one that was in the cellar that you buried. That you thought, oh, as long as I don't go down in the deep, dark cellar, nothing's going to bother me. And the cellar came up to you, my friends. And it's saying to you, come on. Clean out the cellar, clean out the attic. Clean out the memories that no longer serve you and drop them somewhere. And don't look back. You'll turn to a pillar of salt. You'll freeze to stone. Don't look backwards. Look forwards. But be satisfied and appreciative of where you are now, because where you are now and how you celebrate this moment and how you choose to use this time, particularly with things so strong in the energy, particularly now, how you choose to use this time and navigate things is going to determine how beautiful next year is. I know, you're still like, well, what happened to the next 6 months? Do you really want to know? The next 6 months are cleanup in aisle 3, 4, 7, 21, and 22. We got a lot of cleaning to do. We got a lot of restructuring to do. It's not easy stepping into a higher dimension, a higher frequency, especially when we've been weighted down. My goodness, you might as well have been hanging out with a bunch of mobsters that tied some bricks to your legs and threw you in the Hudson River. Try getting yourself out of this one. But that's what it feels like for some of us. We're really weighed down. You know that song, Nobody Knows the Troubles I've Seen? So many of you are so used to unrolling your story of all the troubles you've seen, and now add on to it a pandemic? Holy crow. I don't get any crazier than this. And then looming financial concerns. And then what's around the next corner? There's a lot going on. But you can't control all that. You can't make things happen by worrying about them. Not what you want. You have to focus on the desires. You have to focus on being the best possible human being you can be. The best possible energy source, the best possible light, the best possible kind, compassionate, beautiful, loving being. That's what you're here for. I know we got caught up in the bling and the excitement and the next promotion. We got caught up in the rat race of paying the bills, in debt. We got to clean that up. And I promise you, if you set your intention on what you'd like to clear out, these next 6 months could be the best 6 months of your life. Might feel like a little hard labor. You might feel like you're working the gravel pit in the Flintstones, but that's okay. Just keep digging. Because eventually, you're going to clean your spot. You're going to clear your energy, and you just might look around and go, where are my friends? Maybe they weren't your friends to begin with. Don't be afraid to just let things go when you need to. It's a time for you to move forward. And as you elevate, not everyone can come with you on the journey. They'll just weigh you down. This is time to come out of the box. Step out of the confines of life and let your soul be free. And this is a time where a lot of the old patterns, a lot of the old fears, And a lot of the uncomfortable energy that resides within individuals is really going to try to dig up your old wounds and pull you back to another place and time and not give you the conducive energy to move forward. Don't fall for the trap. Don't fall for the same old stories, the guilt, the sorrow, the weakness. You are strong beyond measure. You have a Herculean spirit. Hercules has nothing on you. You are amazing. It's your time to shine. And there's nothing that you signed up for in this lifetime that you cannot handle. Everything that's here, you can do. And you can do it beautifully. You can do it in the energy of divine love and compassion. Don't forget that. Today, we're going to clear up a lot of energy. We're going to release things in a full moon, lunar eclipse, clearing the shadow self, energetic ceremony. Because this is the time. This is how we can capitalize on what seemed to be a rocky start to 2020 and just burrow through the rest of 2020 with purpose and passion and commitment to clear the things that have held us enslaved to the physicality of this world and to embrace our spirit self. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to just release the physical experience and just pop on up to the other side, because for most of you, that's not your plan. But to release the conditions, the thought processes that have haunted you, the sleepless nights, the disease, the malaise, the complicated ways of being, the anxiety, the fear, the not good enough, the not worthy, the abandonment issues, the unjustly accused, all of that. We're just going to put it in a trash bag and take it out. And every time another little piece pops up, you're going to pick it up throughout 2020, drop it in the garbage, and keep it moving. Because it's your time. It's your time to step into the authentic self you've come to be, regardless of what everyone else is saying, regardless of what everyone else thinks you should do, even if it means picking up and going to a whole nother part of the country. If your spirit tells you to do that, follow your inner knowing. Even if it means going to your boss and saying, take this job and, well, you can finish the rest. And if you don't have work right now, because of what's going on, as stressful it might feel, can you put the stress to the side for 1 minute and say, this is my opportunity to reinvent myself? Since I can't help myself in this situation, how can I create a better way of being for myself moving forward? And what steps do I need to take to make it happen? Do that. Do that and trust that you have amazing guidance from your angels and guides, and that God has already paved the way for you. It is a yellow brick road. And everything you want resides within you. It's your time. So I welcome you here for our Sunday Funday. If you're just joining us, if this is your first time, this is where on a Sunday afternoon, early evening, or late night, depending on where you are in the world, we answer some questions in the feed. And we give you messages such as this. And we do a group read for everyone so that you can feel the energy and feel connected to the group. And then, yes, I do individually pick people who are going to have their questions answered. But today, not only do we have some music for you, because we're going to write you some songs, we've got a ceremony that's just beckoning to clean some energy. So I'm going to encourage you in the feed, right here, right now, pop it in the feed. What are you going to release today? What are you not taking for the second half of 2020. It's actually a little less than a half, by the way, but who's counting? So we are almost done with this year, just like that. We're at the midway point. What are we going to release? Drop it in the feed. Say, I am releasing. Pop it in the feed. What are you releasing? Pop it in our YouTube conversation. Let us know what you're going to release, because we're going to hold that space and energy for you. We're going to do an open card reading for everybody here in the group, because Spirit knows, I know, we all know who's in the room with us. And then we're clearing this energy. We got a lot to cover tonight, and I sure hope you're rolling up your sleeves and you're ready to answer some really important questions and ready to do the work. Just roll them up, clear it out. What's that song? Everything's coming up roses. It's going to come up roses eventually. So we got some questions in the feed. I know we got some comments here. We're releasing false friendships. That's a good one to release. So we're going to pop on over to Helena, and I'm going to see what's going on with Helena, see how Helena's doing.
Look who's got Helena cam ready.
Yay.
Yes, releasing those false friendships and false ideas and realities.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. Hello, everybody.
And Helena, we were talking about people and gossip. That's really detrimental gossip.
And that's kind of like infused in a lot of people in my age. The millennials culture now is gossip.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very much so. And then and it's interesting because it's like I like to call it like calling out people and releasing tea and like sometimes people are calling out actual facts, but not everybody can always handle the truth is what I'm learning. Even if you want to be truthful and not seem like you're being gossipy, sometimes even the truth could be.
It can be.
Somewhat gossipy, yeah.
And it's actually a really low vibrational experience to be a part of gossip, and it lowers your frequency. And you know, my grandma used to say, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. And those are great words to live by. So
that's been my motto for the last week. And thinking of everything, if I ain't got nothing nice to say, I think a little Thumper and Bambi.
Thumper and Bambi, all right. Well, last time I checked, you hit Bambi in your car, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's another story for another time. Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed, yeah. That was how she began her year, right? That was the beginning of the year.
That was just at the end of 2019, actually, and I was
that
still
was your
dealing.
Initiation to 2020.
Yeah, I was dealing with the effects pretty much from September 2019 into March of.
Yes. So watch out for Bambi, those of you driving on the road, because Bambi's up and out. But we've got some candles because we got some work to do, everyone. So we want to know that you're here, and we're going to do a group reading for everyone. Give me a shout out. Yes, some things are better left unsaid. Yes, Juan Love says grandma's always right. Yeah, my grandma was always right. She had a lot to say, but I wasn't really taking it seriously. Now when I play the tape back, I'm like, darn, she gave some good advice. But we got some cards here for all of you. We are going to open up the space. I want to see what's going on because, fasten your seatbelts, people, because there are no words to describe what I spy with my SarahSpiritual eye. I want you all to know that no matter what you choose, you're always protected by the angels, but I want you to think about comfort, security, compassion, kindness. I want you to look at your self-worth, your self-love. You know, we've been taught that selfishness is not a good thing. So therefore, we've put ourselves out of the picture and done for others, hoping that that will make them love us. But that's not how it works. You need to be kind to yourself first. You cannot help another unless your cup runneth over. And I know a lot of you ain't got nothing in the cup. So we got to get some beverages. We're not going to talk adult beverages right now, but maybe later on. So let's see what we got going on here. We've got our goddess cards. I got some Archangel Gabriel cards. And we've got mystical wisdom. We're going to pull some cards from the deck, give you some insight for the group who's joined here. If you can, share the page, like the page, follow the page. Let me know you're in. I'd like to see us kind of get a nice group going here. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to gather up your questions. As you put your questions in the feed, we're going to line them up. We're going to pull them, go right through these questions. So we've got 2 goddess cards that we're taking here. We're taking 2 Gabriel cards. And then we got our mystical wisdom. And we do have love cards, but we're saving those. Anybody got any love questions? Let's see what we got going on here. Well, let's take a look at our goddess cards. First goddess card is the Butterfly Maiden, Transformation. Couldn't pick a more appropriate card. This is our time for transformation. We need to transcend from our old ways and realign ourselves to something new and wonderful. So transformation, this is the time to transform yourself, and I encourage you to release anything that doesn't serve you. And then Cordella, the goddess Cordella, is telling us go outside. Get fresh air, be one with nature, admire the beauty. You need that fresh air, that fresh energy, because that transforms everything. And then we've got our Gabriel cards, and they're telling us to pay attention to your dreams. Everyone has a dream, and everyone's dream is their energy inside, their soul purpose. And whatever your dream is within your soul, your sleep state will give you messages in the dream state to kind of make sure you know you're on target and what is coming. So I want you to trust that your dreams have messages for you, and the dream that's in your heart is meant to come to pass. So don't ever lose sight of your dreams. And then we have communication and confidence with our creations. So we want to be tied into our creations. Have confidence in what you create and know that you are the expression of the divine creator. For all of you here, this is really important that you express this connection. And then we have the Angel of Miracles. The Angel of Miracles is here to guide us and assist us in creating miracles, and the time is right for miraculous happenings. So if you need a miracle, expect a miracle. And know that the miracle is already in your energy, because the fact that you feel that you want one is the universe prompting you to say, go ahead and ask for it, and we'll give you more. The universe always gives you more than you ask for. And then our final card is Enlightenment. Pursue your spiritual growth. I say that these cards were listening to the monologue. They were listening to our opening statement, our opening connection with spirit, because we have transformation and to go outside and to pay attention to our dreams and to have confidence and communication in our creations, to ask for the Angel of Miracles, and to follow the path of enlightenment. This is exactly what this time represents. And this is your time to have a date with destiny. You've got a date with destiny. And it's time for you to step into your destiny. Where do you all want to be in 2022? Sounds like it's a far time away, but no, it's not. 2022 is going to be here before you know it. And we're going to pick one love card for the group. And then we're going to answer some questions. Everyone's here. The winds of change are here upon us. I love that song. I was telling Helena, that song's got a lot of story behind it. When I wrote that song and Spirit gave it to me, there's a lot of things going on when I wrote that. All right, this is the love card for the group. Here's a message for everyone here, and I got this one. Oh, Lord. God, they got a sense of humor. I picked the love card on time. Time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. Obviously, they're not here on planet Earth going through what we're going through, but they want us to give it time. Don't try too hard. Allow the universe to bring it in and bring some things to you. Well, we're going to take a look at our questions and see what we got going on. So let's take a look and see. What questions do we have here in the group, Miss Helena?
Hold on, let me just load up this one. Couple last people right here to make sure we get in. And we're going to start here with Miss Clara. She says, I have been feeling as if the friends I thought I had are not really friends. Is
really?
there...
Hold on. You think? Girl, just drop them like a hot cake. Just drop them. Okay, go ahead.
Is there any not so good energy coming my way from jealous friends?
Breathe, SarahSpiritual. Girl, if you're feeling that way, and you know that you are doing 100% of being a good person and a good friend in your friendship, now mind you, we all have our insecurities, and you're feeling that that's going on, then by all means, I want you to take a good look at the list of people and put an X right through them and clear the energy and remove them from the circle. When people show you who they are, you have to believe them and let it go. Now, I know your friend circle has a mix of different people, but I can tell you that there are two people that are not the right people to be around you. There are two in your circle that you need to drop like a hot potato, flip like a flapjack in a hot griddle, and drop it, baby. Drop it. Because you're trying to move yourself forward, and their energy just wants to see you right back here behind them. And that's not a friend. Next question, Helena.
DWD.
Done with drama. Yes, indeed. DWD.
We got Jennifer Journeys next. She says, my twin flame pops in and out of my life for years now. Is this the relationship for me, or should I run?
Running just as fast as you can. Just run. The reason why I say run is because this individual will not be able to fulfill your desires, and neither one of you are ready for this connection and commitment. So when I move you forward, okay, let me see. So the first thing that I see here for you, Jennifer, is that this person is going to take, first of all, you're going to take at least another 7 years to be ready for that person. But I think they're going to take about another 9 years. That's like a whole lifetime. Go on about your business. If we're meant to cross paths, at the right time, they will cross your path, and all circumstances and conditions will be right. But every time the two of you connect, something isn't right. Something isn't on track. Something's not blending. It's not allowing you to move forward. So I want you to just let this go for now. And don't keep wondering about it. Because when you wonder about it, you bring it to you. And ask the universe to show you what's next in relationships for you. And then you'll see what happens next. I spy with my SarahSpiritual eye something wonderful coming. We don't need to do drama, and we don't need to make things complicated. Thank you, Jennifer Journeys, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have, Helena?
I am trying to load up my questions here, and hold on, it is bugging out on me.
Okay.
Try to open an email, and it doesn't want to go.
Okay.
But I'll read you the next one here.
The next one.
So, Nesh Donaldson, are there any spiritual gifts I should or could be developing? 8-3.
Okay. So Nesh Donaldson, the gift that you should be developing is your clairvoyance and your clairaudience. Your ability to see and your ability to hear, because we need you to hear what Spirit has to say. So Nesh Donaldson, that's what you really want to build into your energy right now. And move yourself forward in that direction, because that'll make all the difference in the world. Work on developing clairaudience, ability to hear, and clairvoyance, your ability to see. Thank you so much, Nesh, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
Next, I've got Melanie J. Long.
Melanie Long.
She would love any guidance for the month of July on love.
Melanie Long, you've been working on opening up your heart for a really long time and healing past wounds. Melanie Long, in a present day relationship, I feel relation around you. In a present day relationship, there is nurturing and love that can happen. And I see here that this energy that comes before you makes me feel as if next year you begin to clear out this old energy so that you can move forward and create a divine partnership. I feel like there's someone near you or a part of you or connected to you as at this time, and I'm not saying they're not going to be with you later, but I am saying that there's some deepening and some connection within yourself and within them that has to happen for this relationship to go to a deeper level. I don't want to say the next level. I want to say a deeper level in a spiritual connection. Who else do we have here?
I want to remind everybody to be specific in your asking.
Please.
That helps us. We're going to go to YouTube. I've got Josh Jones. Josh has been feeling stuck for a very long time. What can I do to move out of my ego and pain body so I can move forward during this important time?
You know, Josh, you hold a lot within yourself, and at times you've been your own worst enemy. And by that I mean you're hard on yourself. You're very critical, and you don't give yourself the kudos that you deserve. And I see a lot of wounds. Your soul came into this life wounded. I know, didn't sound like much fun. But this lifetime is for you to heal those wounds and for you to identify the beauty that is you, the magnificence, the talents that are you. But I feel like there's mental, emotional, physical limitations that are blocking you from moving forward. And when you look at what you would like to do, nothing really makes you feel excited and happy. So I want you to go back to an early childhood memory on or around the age of 5 or 6, because a lot of the pain and emotional suffering is tied to memory of 5 or 6 as a child. And it is that energy that is kind of blocking your healing and not allowing you to move forward. You have to really heal this memory, and I also want you to write down what you want to release during this full moon lunar eclipse. And I'd love for you to keep a gratitude journal. Everything that you're grateful for. Just wake up and say, I'm grateful for. Might only be opening your eyes for a few days. That's okay. I'm grateful for. I look forward to having this, and I'm grateful for this, and I appreciate that. And just begin to build. And the more you put yourself in the state of gratitude and grace, the easier it'll be to pull yourself up from what seems to be a dark hole. It's this rabbit hole that you put yourself down, and time to pull yourself up. When I spin you into the energy of 2021, mid-2021, so about a year from now, things feel a lot looser and freer. This year is closing out a really important cycle in your life. You're clearing out old energies just from a 9-year period of time. Plus you're healing wounds of a past life. So you signed up for a really important message. So first and foremost, be kind to yourself. I say this to you, Josh, and everyone going through a lot of cleaning. A lot of us who came to this world We came with a lot of baggage because we had a lot to clean up and a lot of momentum to build in this lifetime. And for some of us, it's the conclusion of a lot of old patterns and the freeing of our spirit and our soul. And you, Josh Jones, are one of those. Your spirit is so strong. You're invincible. I know sometimes you don't feel like you even want to be here. But the invincibleness within you, this invincibility, is going to make you just so strong if you just allow that to be a force within you. Thank you, Josh, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have?
Next, we are going to go to Andrea. She asks, which angel can help me for stress and anxiety to heal me? Please and thank you.
Well, the first angel, Andrea, that I would recommend to heal you would be Archangel Raphael. But I also see Archangel Zachiel. And when I look at the energy of Archangel Zachiel is here for your resolution of karmic entanglement, transformation, this elevation within your spirit. And of course, Archangel Chamuel is also of great value to heal your heart and to bring you the unconditional love that you so desire. But to give you the unconditional love for you first, and then to move you forward in relationships and other things. So thank you, Andrea, for that question. Raphael, Zachiel, and Chamuel will be happy to be of service to you. All you need to do is call upon them, and they shall come. Thank you. Who else do we have?
Next, we have Audra.
Audra, how's Audra doing? Yes.
She's asking, how long does my grandmother have left? I don't want her to continue suffering.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That is a very tough one. And your grandmother is closing out her chapters in her life, and she actually is at the end of a 9-year cycle. And so when I look at this energy, I'm not God, so I cannot say an exact time, because at any moment someone could have a conversation with God and everything could change. But Audra, I kind of feel like between now and the month of October, Grandma really begins to kind of close out this chapter. So just send her healing love and prayers and ask Archangel Raphael to make her as comfortable as possible. Grandmother's a strong woman, and she doesn't want to go until she's good and ready. So Audra, we're going to hold the vision here, and just know that what we perceive as suffering, her spirit is more than capable of handling it and is preparing her for her transition to meet the other loved ones on the other side. Thank you, Audra, and we send you much love and support during this very difficult time for you, your family, and your grandma. Thank you so much. Who else do we have?
Going to YouTube, we've got Rebecca Jones. She says, Sarah, you have guided me relationship-wise and career-wise. Am I doing the right work to move forward?
Rebecca Jones. Let's see, Rebecca Jones. You know, Rebecca Jones, you went through a major transformation. And this major transformation has put you exactly where you are now. And this year is a year to really build a big foundation to this career and career skills and career connections, because 2020 is the year of your advancement for your career. And then when I move you forward into next year, you're going to do something along a spiritual path that is going to be more enlightening and deepening your soul connection. So we're kind of crossing our T's, dotting our I's in our career world, and then we are going to move ourselves into the spiritual awakening time of 2021 for you. And this is going to set some strong groundwork that when I move you forward into 2026, I know that's 6 years from now, you are in a whole new dynamic, a whole new paradigm, and life is so much smoother and easier for you. So everything you're doing is preparing you for 2026. Thank you, Rebecca Jones, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have?
That was YouTube.
YouTube. Thank you. YouTube.
Yes, ma'am. We got Chris Cottom next, asking for any message from his mother.
So, Chris, the first thing that I'm made aware of here is that She's actually giving me flowers. She's giving me roses. She's giving me yellow roses. And these yellow roses represent for me courage and confidence. It makes me feel as if your mom was very courageous in her last days before she passed. And I also feel like your mom was a very strong, steadfast person. And she brings in this energy of courage, strong energy of courage and confidence that she brings to you. And there's something about this summertime months that's significant to her. And she wants you to know that she's with you. And I feel as if, I don't know her passing time, but I feel like there's something having to do with the summer that was important to her, whether it's a death anniversary or another important date in the family. She's bringing me the summer as an important time in her life. She is with you. Give her a white candle for her bright light, and know that she brings us a bouquet of yellow roses, which is going to represent this beautiful love, but more importantly, confidence and courage during these times for you. Thank you, Chris Collin, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have?
Going back to YouTube, we have AJ.
AJ on YouTube.
Does Spirit have any advice regarding my relationship with Capricorn?
Well, AJ, Capricorn is a handful, AJ. So Capricorn needs steadiness and truth and commitment in order to really stay strong. The advice that we have for you here in this relationship is for you to be your very true, authentic self, and to not have to hide different aspects of yourself, for you to be as authentic as possible. This is going to help with Capricorn. And Capricorn doesn't play. And your Capricorn love is here, well, for the long haul. But right now they've got to get some things together in their finances, their career. There's something important for something having to do with business and career that they need to handle right now. And so patience on both your parts will be most important. Thank you, AJ, for that YouTube question. Who else do we have?
Next I have Neil. Neil is seeking guidance for his current personal situation, stuck in a negative cycle. How can we guide Neil out of this cycle?
You know, Neil, this is your year of self-love, self-appreciation, unconditional love. And what I want you to look into right now is your ability to hold yourself accountable for what your part is, but not be so hard on yourself. You know, this negative cycle is just not allowing you to move forward financially, emotionally. I just feel as if when I spin you back into this energy, I have to kind of put you back into 2018. And I feel like since 2018, things have really just been a bit of a struggle for you. It may predate that, but there's something in 2018 that seems significant from Spirit that makes me feel as if since 2018, we are really kind of pushing through and things were not how you wanted them to be. So, Neil, I want you to just sit down and be very clear as to what it is you desire to create in your life and write that down. And remove yourself from things that do not thrill you. You need to find your joy and your excitement back. You're very passionate and connected to people. But for you, Neil, your success is going to be built on your ability to love yourself first, which is not selfish, and then be able to share love unconditionally. Thank you so much, Neil, for that Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
Gonna hop on back to YouTube to Kimberly Kathleen.
Kimberly Kathleen, how's it going?
What does Spirit want me to know about what else, who else I need to release to attract the love I want and deserve into my life?
Where's that card? I think I put it back. Remember that card is time? Take your time, don't try too hard. Don't try too hard, Kimberly Kathleen. I see the being right there in your energetic field. And if you just haven't met him yet, as Michael Bublé would say, just haven't met you yet, then guess what, Kathleen? Kimberly Kathleen, it is coming. And I got to let you know that the more that you work on healing yourself, and I know you've done some of this inner work, but the more you work on healing yourself and your, it's what Spirit's saying, little girl expectations of this fairy tale. And I know you're not delusional, and I know you're a strong female, but there's this little girl who wants this fairy tale connection that we just have not been able to attract because these people are going to disappoint you. They're not capable of creating this beautiful vision board of life that you can see for yourself. So we have to put the emphasis on your love for yourself, healing the wounds, so that the fairy tale comes, but it doesn't come with any rescuing. It doesn't come with any somebody making something better for us. It comes because there's a mutual connection that sustains the test of time. Physical world time, of course. And I do believe that there's a soulmate coming, and soulmates aren't always a good thing, but this one's a good one. That's coming to bring you quite a bit of enjoyment, celebration, and divine love. So keep your eye out for that one, because love is right around the corner. I can pretty much see it. So Kimberly, Kathleen, what do you have to do? Keep working on your inner self. And if we've been there, done that with boy number 1, boy number 2, and boy number 3, well then let it go, because something better's coming. Thank you, Kimberly, Kathleen, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have?
We are going to July Sage.
July Sage.
We are in July, and in a July birthday. Happy almost birthday. Can July have guidance on the current situation and the people involved?
You can. Ask yourself the question, how'd you get yourself into this mess? DWD, done with drama. You know, this current situation and the people involved, I feel like we attracted people who really were feeding off of your light. And July Sage, I don't really feel like they have the best interests in mind for you. So my spirit guidance is this. Step back from this current situation and let the people figure it out amongst themselves. Protect your interests and your rights. Spirit uses the word rights. Protect yourself. And let them kind of rip each other apart so that you get to see who's who in this circle. Because I feel like the past 2 months have been really tumultuous, complicated. And when I take you into August, this all seems to kind of even out. But they also want me to talk to you about I don't know if you're considering a move, but there's a possible move coming for you. This is your new beginning, your fresh start. So distance yourself from this current situation. Take yourself out of the picture wherever and however possible, and let them kind of duke it out amongst themselves. And you'll get to see the truth of it all in August. Thank you, July Sage, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
Next, I want to go to Lynn Wilkins. She says, my life is in turmoil both personally and with family. Will things settle soon?
So, yes, things will start to settle soon. It's important for you to things will settle, but it's important for you to be creative in how you interact with the family, how you interact with yourself, and what you do creatively to take you out of the routine. I feel like family members are not allowing you to be who you've come to be. I feel like there's a clash in family, and you really need to put yourself first in this storyline. And they are holding a grudge amongst themselves, and they're wanting to suck you into some kind of drama. So I want you to open up to a new opportunity and allow yourself to move forward. You, little one, I know you're not a little one, but you have such kindness in your energy, and there's an innocence about you. And people in your family are being selfish. And so now's the time for you to take the time to take care of you, because not everybody's looking out for the right things. So I want you to look forward to what you want your life to be like and remove yourself from the drama. Thank you so much, Lynn Wilkins, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have?
I've got Brittany Amber. She's been thinking about her dad a lot. She feels like her father plays a part in the baby's life that she's pregnant with. Any messages regarding this or from her father?
You know, your father, very much there was a big connection. I know we just have Father's Day in June, but for you, Father's Day is important, and I feel as if there's a tribute that you did for your father, and that this baby does represent a rebirth for you, you going to another level, you embracing your own confidence and your own self-worth. It's you stepping into your own truth and letting go of things that don't serve you anymore, Brittany Amber. Letting go of ways of being that were destructive and not constructive to who your father wanted you to be. And being the woman, the courageous woman that he taught you to be. And there's something about this Father's Day that makes me feel as if you really are very much connected with him, especially this past Father's Day. I also am being given two really powerful signs for you. One is a butterfly, and one is a dragonfly. They're both in transformation and work between the realms. And I feel like your dad's been working in the realms of your dream state to connect with you. So know that the butterfly and the dragonfly are here to assist you in this very last section of your pregnancy. Oh, look, Cleopatra's here. Brittany Amber, you have inspired Cleopatra to come assist us in some messages. So, but Brittany Amber, know your dad is very much with you. Thank you. Cleopatra, what are you doing?
This is her first star appearance, everybody.
This is her first star. Don't put your back to the camera, Cleopatra. Come over here. Come over here. Come here.
We kind of called her up before, but now she's just doing this on her own.
Cleopatra, tell everyone what Spirit sees. Get over here. Watch.
Doesn't she like the cards, though, when you put out the cards?
She does like the cards. But you know what she came up for?
That.
The pendulum.
Yeah.
She knows the pendulum's here. Cleopatra, get the pendulum.
That's the one she was playing with already, too.
This is the one she broke already, yes. She broke the pendulum.
She went searching for mine 2 weeks ago.
She's here for the moon ceremony. Yeah, she was in Helena's purse just digging for the pendulum.
I was wondering what she was doing, and I saw that pendulum in there. I was like, she was trying to dig it out in my
Cleopatra,
bag.
are you going to help us with our messages? Okay.
Does she got a message for
My
Isabella
spirit,
Fox?
my spirit animal is here with me, so we're good. Next question.
Miss Isabella Fox, does the spirit have a message for love and business?
Isabella Fox, love, business. Well, which one you want first? Well, business is going to grow. I see you really perfecting your spot in your business. I also see you adding something else to your repertoire, something that's out of your wheelhouse of what you normally do. There's something else coming. So if you've been thinking about doing something else for business on the side as an adjunct or an enhance, please consider that a little further, because that's there for you. And then, well, love, I know you're waiting. But what I can tell you is this, that 2021 has this committed relationship. So you better get out looking, because I feel divine love, divine partnership really commits in your 2021 year. So This is the time for you to kind of connect and get to know what it is you want in love. And you've been getting ready to be ready for love for a while. So, Isabella Fox, now's the time for you to embrace love and to add something new to your business repertoire. Thank you, Isabel Fox, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
We are going to go, oh my goodness, hold on. We got a lot of really strong questions.
We got great questions.
Here we go. Lorraine
Little
Keynes.
Cleopatra.
She says, I've been at a pivotal point in my life right now. Is there any message about this moment?
We have such thunder and lightning going on here. I know, I saw that. So let's see here. So I've been at a pivotal point in my life right now. Is there any message? Pivotal point, stay, go, move. Which way do you go? You know, I see that there's actually no going back for you, my dear. This is the time for you to move forward. And if you are considering in this pivotal point a move or disconnecting or distancing yourself with a person or a circumstance, now is the time to do that. This is the time for you to get really ready to start a new, I'm going to say second half of your life, because in this second half of your life, what I see for you is a complete do-over, a complete makeover. And things that weigh you down, people that weigh you down, Lorraine Keynes, you can't take them with you on this journey now. So take a good look at what's working for you, and whatever's not working with you, let it go. Because you have a beautiful spirit, and you are meant to make a big difference in other people's lives. But we've got to remove the toxicity that's been holding you down for a while. So thank you, Lorraine Keynes, for your Facebook question. And thank you, Miss Cleopatra, for joining us for her Sunday Funday debut. She's like, let me lick my paw. She's so cute. Hello, Cleopatra. Yes. Love life for Lisa Marie. Lisa Marie, we're going to put some cards down for Lisa Marie because I think we need some cards for Lisa Marie. She's got to be on the love boat. Love boat, exciting and new. All right, Lisa Marie. We got two cards that fell up here. We've got the Dove, take a leap of faith in love. But the best loves are built on friendship, Lisa Marie. So if we cannot be friends with the person that we call our love, then we are not in the best energy. And you want to take a leap of faith to create the love life that you desire. So Lisa Marie, as we do that for you, we're going to pick one more card, and they tell me choices. Make your best choice. And my spirit guides are telling me to tell you make the best choice with your heart. So it's time to really put yourself first, Lisa Marie. And I like this card. This is a pretty card. Choices. Make the best choice for yourself, my dear. I can't believe we got Cleopatra here. Go to my Facebook page, check out her pictures. We were unwrapping makeup, and she's got herself all wrapped up in the bubble wrap. So she's just so cute. What else we got?
She's watching you hard. She's like, look at my mama work.
Yeah, she's like, is it time to eat yet?
She was just munching before.
I know, but she's like, where's the food? Where's the pendulum? She wants some pendulum questions is what Cleopatra wants.
Mm-hmm. We got Yesenia next.
Yesenia.
Any message about my new project? Am I heading in the right direction?
Yesenia, you are headed in the right direction, and this is about your soul. Your soul needs to feel fulfilled, and your soul journey is about making a difference and following purpose and passion. And I feel the angels are very much with you. I see you as the conduit of the messages, the divine guidance, and I also see that you are in the energy, moving forward so that you can be one with the oneness and be a light worker, a way shower, someone who's on the path making a difference. And I will say that the next 3 months are going to be most important in the formation of this project so that you can hit the ground running by October of 2020. Thank you, Yesenia, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
Next, I want to go to Anne Marie. She's wondering, who is around me today?
Anne Marie van den Herk. Is that what we got? Anne Marie van den Herk. First person steps up here is actually a female energy. I also have a male energy that's off in the distance as well. So female energy steps up. She makes me feel like she's in the grandmother's position, mother's side of the family. But then there's a man, he seems kind of father-like. I don't know if your father passed, but this man is standing on the father's side of the position, and he's giving me this big smile and this big hug, like almost as if he didn't get to hug you before he passed, and that he's in this great space. But one of the things we knew him for was a smile, for his beautiful smile that he has. So Anne-Marie, let me know if Dad passed, because that's where I'm kind of placing the male energy. And I have the mother's mother stepping forward to be around you today. And I feel like somebody's got a birthday or anniversary in this really short time, in this past next 30 days or 30 days that just passed, in this window. It's like 2-month window. So give me some feedback on that, Anne-Marie, if you can, so I know if I'm placing the person correctly for you. Who else do we have? Let's see, did we hear from her?
She might still be hanging out with us. We got to give that one a second usually.
Okay.
We're about 10 seconds different
10
from
seconds
Facebook.
delay, yeah.
Got to feed it to the internet somehow. Next, this one just came in from Christina Church Dowler. Do I have any gifts besides talking?
Talking. Well, listening helps when talking, so yeah, we can give you that one. You know, Christine Church Dowler, I actually feel like you're a great empath. You can really understand and feel what everyone else is feeling. And so I see you as a really good empath. That's a cute question. Thank you. I got to give you a hysterical one for that one, because that's like that's kind of a funny one for me. But I see that really you're a great empath. You have this wonderful energy of feeling a lot of other people's circumstances and conditions, and you're very kind and compassionate, Christine Church Dowler. So yes, you've got other gifts besides just talking and listening. So thank you so much. Who else do we have?
We have Darlene Bonsignor.
Cleopatra, you want to come back?
I didn't even realize she left.
Come back, Cleopatra. Come on, let's show him what you got.
She's like, I'll think about it.
She's under the table. Cleopatra, come on. Come on. Meow.
She's like, I want you to do it in your kitty cat voice.
Meow. Meow. Come on up, Cleopatra. If you're going to come, come. Come on.
I love her. We had a moment before.
Yes, well, we
Before
always
we
have
went
moments
live.
with Cleopatra. What else do we got?
We got Darlene. She says, you've been an inspiration. Are there any messages from lost loved ones or my angels?
First angel that will step up for you, Darlene, I do see Archangel Michael. Make me feel as if he's there to protect you and guide you at always times. And I see this energy here around you that makes me feel as if you've been praying for some healing, some passion, compassion. There's just a lot of healing that needs to happen for you right now at this time, Darlene. And as far as loved ones, no one's stepping forward, but I do know that your angels are with you, and I feel this very strong connection with Archangel Michael around you, and he's bringing you the protection that you need as well. So just trust that you're never alone. Thank you for that question. Who else do we have here?
We are going to go to Brandy Bryant Johnson next. She feels stuck in a loop, so to speak. How do I get out of this cycle and move forward? The
first thing you want to do is change one thing. Sometimes we get stuck in a loop and we get overwhelmed because we don't know how we can break the cycle. But right now, if you just change one thing, then everything else around you will change. So I want you to look at what you want to create next and write that down. And take the emphasis off the dissatisfaction. Whatever has you dissatisfied, Brandy Bryant Johnson, just stop focusing your attention upon that and just allow it to be. And then from that shift, you're going to find that things move forward for you rather easily, and you're not going to feel so stuck. And when I look at the energy here, I am made aware that this year is a great expansive year for you. So how can you expand the projects and things that you're working on? How can you expand even your consciousness this year? And then when I fast forward you, I do have to fast forward you to 2022, Brandy Brant Johnson. It's going to be a powerful time for you to kind of have this fresh start, this new beginning, and there's a possibility of a move between 2021 and 2022. Thank you, Brandy Bryant Johnson, for your Facebook question. Thank you. Who else do we have?
I have a good question here from Liz Moore for all of us. What's the best method of cord cutting?
Well, actually, the best method of cord cutting is to take SarahSpiritual's Psychic Defense class on June 14th. It's only $10. But to answer the question a little more directly, I can tell you this, that the best way to cut the cords is to ask for the assistance of Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael's sword can assist you in cutting the cords. And then you need to know how to seal up the hole with which the cord is entering. And that takes a little doing. That's why I am suggesting you take my SarahSpiritual Psychic Defense class so you can learn how to seal the hole so the cord does not easily reattach. Because often we cut the cords, but it just keeps coming right back. And why is that? Because there's a root that needs to be plucked. It's just like a weed, just like the dandelion. You pull it out, pops back up. You're like, I thought I killed you. No, you got to go down into the root, and then you got to heal the root. Because we're human, we've got to do some healing work. So thank you so much for that question. Use Archangel Michael to assist you in releasing the cords that bind you and cut the karmic cords. And take SarahSpiritual's Psychic Defense class on July 14th. What year are we in? January, June, July, February, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. I love my little calendar girl every day of the year. Oh, geez, Mary and Joseph.
You did wish me Merry Christmas the other day.
I know I did, but that was intentional.
And then I said, get Valentine's kits together now.
I don't even know where we're going to be in February next year, people. We're taking the show on the road. Can we just like come to your house or something? I don't know. Let's just visit people. Can we just have like coffee at everybody's house and just visit? I know.
Coffee tour?
Coffee tour, but I'd rather have a margarita tour, but anyhow. A coffee tour around the country, around the world, when we're not in quarantine. Yes, thank you. Who else do we have?
We are going to Miss Holly Costanza Donaldson.
Holly Costanza Donaldson. I would just love saying Holly Costanza Donaldson.
How come when I go on all these interviews I have no luck? You said by the 18th I'd find something. Is the energy still the same for me? If not, when?
Holly Costanza Donaldson, maybe we need to do some energy clearing. Sometimes our energy is not as receptive as we'd like it to be. I want you to pray Psalm 32, Psalm 34, Psalm 65, Psalm 27, Psalm 23. Somebody write this down. Oh, Lord. 32, 34, 65, 27, 23, 111, 138, Psalm 5, and 129. That's a mouthful. But read those to shift your energy so something can connect. I also do know that some things have been slowed up in the process of hiring, and things are not quite moving as smoothly as they have been in the past because of everything that's going on in the world. So some people are going through the motions of interviewing without really having an idea where they're going with it. Some people go through the interviewing process and decide not to hire after that. And some of them are just not ready to pull the trigger to move forward. So, Holly Costanza Donaldson, I just want you to be patient and trust, and we will hold the space that we get this accomplished quickly. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Who else do we have?
Next, I want to go to Maria del Carmen asking, I would like to know whether I should have another child or not with my partner.
See, the key to that question, I do see you having another child. The key to that whole question is if we're having it with the partner. That's interesting. Why is that interesting, you may ask? Because I feel like you and your partner or somehow something is not quite jiving, we're not quite on the same page. Your partner seems, I don't know, a little disconnected or cold or something. Something's not flowing right in this relationship. I definitely see, Maria del Carmen, another child for you. I do not know if it's going to be with your partner, and the reason why I say this is that there's some relationship things that have to be recalibrated in order for this to move forward. So definitely another child, cannot commit to being with the partner. Next question from you really needs to be a relationship question, because we really need to take a look at the relationship, because something's going on that's not allowing you guys to kind of jive in your flow. It's just there's a disconnect. And we have to sit and ask yourself, what is not really flowing in the relationship, and can you count on that person to be there and really be the support that you need in order to have another child? Thank you so much for your Facebook question. How are we doing there, Helena?
Still got a few questions left. Here we go. We got Constantina. This is, I think, important for everyone. When will I be economically independent? I feel frustrated with my economical situation.
Yeah, it's a tough time, and some of us had to lean on other people during these tough times, and it's made it challenging and kind of, well, humility is key during this time. But I do feel that financial independence does come to you. I know as the person that you are, you're not used to counting on anybody for anything, and so I'm going to give you an energy of something happens in November to make things begin to move so you can be more financially independent, because I feel like it's tough for you even to support the roof over your head and have a place to stay. So thank you, Constantina, for that Facebook question. We're going to get ready to do our moon ceremony, our soul experience here. And I want everyone to just drop down in the, Tina Calloway's back. Drop down in the messages what we want to release here in this moon ceremony. We're going to give you a little bit of time to kind of put this in so that we can make this connection here. So let's see, everyone, what do you want to release in this new moon, in this full moon ceremony? I don't know why I want to have the new moon already. Full moon ceremony.
You're like, let's go.
I don't even know what month it is. I think it's January, June, July. If it begins with a J, I got it. Okay. So we're going to get ready to work on our full moon lunar eclipse ceremony. We got quite a lot to do here, everyone. So I want you all to just kind of take a nice breath. Focus on your intentions. We're going to light our first candle here for our full moon eclipse ceremony. And fear seems to be leading here, fear of sleeping alone. We've got released fear of the unknown that we can't control. I love your question, John Hayes. It's a great question. That's actually an interesting question. It's actually a conversation for us to have sometime. Pretty complicated question, but I don't know. I know they told you that. I would have to look in to see if I see the same thing in order to give you that advantage to know what the right next step is for you. So thank you so much. So thank you everyone who's joining us. We're going to clear out some energy. You know, it's been tough times for all of us, and I want everyone to know that the energy of God is the only power that there is. And we lose ourselves in fear and blockages and bad karma and releasing things that no longer serve us, and disease and malaise and disease like cancer, this virus that's going on, and we are all navigating very unprecedented times. So the first candle that we're going to light tonight is a candle to God. And as I light this candle to God, I want you all to give thanks, be in gratitude, and trust that nothing is stronger than the power of God, and that you have the power to do anything. And that the God light that shines upon us is also the same light that shines within all of you. So I light this candle, and I'm going to place it here in the center so that everything that we build around the power of God, we build around the power of light, we build around the power of the great oneness, the great creator. We would have nothing if it weren't for God. And so we should never forget that. And then I'm going to light a yellow candle that represents the light of the great central sun. And I want you to think of all the beauty that the sun brings us. Those of us here in South Florida, well, we have a lot of sunshine. Might be rainy today, but we've got beautiful sunshine. And the sun fuels everything here on our planet. And it gives us the energy that we need. So we're going to light this candle to the great central sun, and we're going to place it right next to the great light of God, because it is God that has created the sunlight, and we are open to the sunlight. And as we stand in the energy of the sunlight, I ask you, what in the light do you wish to release? What do you wish to shine out in the light so that the sun's energy can burn away things that no longer serve you? Focus your intention upon that right now. It's a powerful time, but it's a powerful time to release. And where we have light, we do have darkness. And it's rare that I ever light a candle that's black, but today, as I pass this candle through the light of God, and I pass it through the great central sun, I want us all to just take a minute and give thought and consideration to our shadow self, our fear, our anxiety, our pride, our ego. I want you all to release all of the energies that no longer serve you, the things that you're not proud of, the things that you feel have been weighing you down, the aspects of the personality that have perhaps been problematic. Maybe you want to release some addictions. Maybe you want to release a pattern of behavior. Maybe you want to release a belief that it's actually been easier to hold on to a dark belief than it is to recalibrate yourself and do the work to step into the light, to step into the power of God, to step into the energy of who you've really become, who you really are meant to be. So we take this candle, and where there is darkness, the light will also come and shine through the darkness. And we're going to place this candle right next to the light of God. Because even the moon in its brightness will have a shadow cast upon us in the lunar eclipse. And this is the time for us to recognize what is our shadow being, what is our shadow self. And so we take this light. And now I light this beautiful pink light for love. And I raise this candle for unconditional love for all mankind. I raise this candle for you to have self-love, self-appreciation, for you to create love in your life, loving, kind, compassionate moments. and know that love is the answer. It is the only power. It is the only fuel. And we're going to place love directly in front of the candle that represents the light of God. And why do I do this? Because love stems directly from God. God is love. And He created us in love, and we are here to be love. And so whatever emotions are kicking up inside of you, anger, hurt, pain, now's the time to cure and heal it with love. And love has the power to heal the physical body as well. So embrace that. Embrace that energy. And then we're going to take this beautiful orange candle. We're going to pass it through the light of God. And we know that this orange represents abundance. Reminds us of plenitude and gratitude. Reminds us of the fall energy. We celebrate Thanksgiving. But every day should be Thanksgiving. And everything on this planet is abundant for all of us. There's no reason for us to hoard and to be selfish. There's no reason for us to not share with others. There is more than enough for everyone here. And no one person is greater or less than another. And for each, all is meant to be equal. So let's release our beliefs around equality. Let's embrace that we are brothers and sisters and we are all citizens of this planet. And we place this abundance right connected, right behind the light of God, because we know that abundance is our birthright. And it is one of our promises from God that all of our needs and desires will be met, always and forever. And then I light this green candle and I pass it through the energy of God, knowing that this energy is healing. And I hold this candle for any and all of you. And this time, it's been a difficult time, I know, who require healing. Emotional healing, physical healing, spiritual healing, and financial healing. We want to heal ourselves and we want to heal our planet. And we're going to place this right next to the energy of love, for we know that love is the greatest healer. Love is the greatest power. It is fueled always and forever by God. And that each one of us has the power to heal ourselves. And that there is no malaise or disease that is stronger than the power of God, and we need to embrace our own personal connection. And now we take this beautiful brown candle, and this reminds us of Mother Earth. And I pass it into the God light. And may the light of Mother Earth be grounding us always. And may Mother Earth always supply us with all of that we need, the food that we need, the supplies that we need. And be appreciative of Mother Earth. And let's release some of these battles that are going on. The territorial battles, the wars. Let's bring peace back to Mother Earth. And just let's let the planet be at peace. Because we believe that the earth has the power to heal itself, sustain itself, and it actually did rather well without mankind. So here we are, blessed to have all the beauty that Mother Earth has. Let's release the need for mankind to abuse Mother Earth. And let's embrace the grounding energy and the nutrients that fuel our bodies and fuel our physical existence for as long as we are here on this planet as inhabitants. Let's have respect and love for Mother Earth. And Amy Bradley also said, have Saint Germain assist us for healing. And yes, we call upon Saint Germain, the power of the violet ray, to assist us for healing. And then we pass this beautiful blue light here, and this light represents peace and communication. May we communicate words of peace, truth. May our words be kind, and let there be peace on earth. Let's embrace the energy so that everyone that is here on this planet knows what it's like to have a peaceful life. And may tranquility be in each heart of all mankind. And that whatever the wounds are that are generational, that through the light of God, that they get healed. And we place this peace here as a pillar next to the bright sunlight, knowing that the light will always cast out the dark, and that peace can transcend everything, and we can end all wars, and we can end the division, so we can recognize again that we're all citizens of a planet. And then we're going to light this red candle, and we pass this through the power of God. And this light of this red candle represents each and all of yours protection. Protection by the angels, particularly Archangel Michael. Protection that shields you from things that are not divine, and the energies that are necessary to clear and protect you. We summon them here and now. And we ask that the angels are always with us so that we are never alone. And we extend this protection to our families, our children, our children's children. And we ask that this protection seals off this world so that we can all remain protected, and that all that is working on this planet always and shall ever be in the light of God and for the greater good of all mankind. Not for the agenda of one or a group, but let this protection protect us all from any agendas, and may we always be protected for the highest good of all mankind. And we place this here. As we protect ourselves, we know that the protection covers us through the light of God. And protection is ever present, even though you cannot see it in the darkness. It is ever present, for the angels are always with us. We place this here. And this final candle on this lunar eclipse, why it represents light, your light. And I pass this light through the light of God. And I know that within each one of us, there's a light. And I want you all to trust that the light within is strong enough to lead you through anything, and that you have the power to transform your life. And that during this time of change and challenging times, that you are strong enough, you are worthy enough, you are courageous enough, you are invincible, you are insurmountable, you are intelligent, and you are a divine creature, a divine being. And as I place this white light here, I know that each one of you shall have always and forever the divine light within that always connects you to God. And all you need ever do is ask for God's love and God's light and blessing with all you do. And now I ask you all to just focus for a moment on everything you wish to release. This lunar eclipse full moon is for letting go. Letting go of circumstances and conditions and things that you cannot control. Letting go of hurt and pain, worry, doubt. Letting go knowing that you can do anything. And that with the light within, always connected to the light of God, that you can make a difference in this world. And that your authentic self, your uniqueness, is part of a great tapestry of life that has been created, and every thread of your life is interwoven with someone else's thread, and together we are a piece of the whole. Trust that everything is working for your greatest good, and know that you are forever loved. We raise this light up, and we say, in the moment of now, I'm aligned with my destiny. In the moment of now, I release that which no longer serves me. I surrender any limitations, and I trust that divine light will always guide me. In the moment of now, I am one with love. In the moment of now, I am one with light. In the moment of now, I am who I am. I am that I am. I raise this light to all of you. We're going to take a moment, and then we're going to come right back as we change gears. We're going to bring this over to our piano, and we're now going to build a beautiful energy of love and music for each one of you, and we're going to continue to answer questions. So don't go anywhere. We're going to be back in 2 and 2. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away. We're going to be right back.
But I can't see through the rain. I seem to have lost my way. I thought I knew what I wanted, but I can't see now which way I should go. And I don't know how to come out from the rain. I thought I knew who you were, but I guess I didn't see it clearly. Everything got caught up in the clouds, and somehow I lost my way. The winds of change are here upon me now, and I don't know which way I should go. Come for me to realize that now is the time that I have and it won't come again. I'm looking inside, and I don't see a place for me. Of change are here upon us now. We don't have the answers we need. Where shall we go? The time is gone and I don't know how to find my way. When you walk out the door, will you turn around and take me in? Why but I can't see through the rain. I seem to have lost my way. I thought I knew what I wanted, but I can't see now which way I should go. And I don't know how to come out from the rain. I thought I knew who you were, but I guess I didn't see it clearly. Everything got caught up in the clouds, and somehow I lost my way. The winds of change are here upon me now, and I don't know which way I should go. The time has come for me. It's a full moon, lunar eclipse, and we're going to release. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I release what no longer serves me, what doesn't fill my heart, what doesn't fill my soul. I release thee. I release all the memories that bring me down and far away from it's now everywhere. I release it now. let it go. Let it go. If it doesn't serve you on this full moon, this lunar eclipse, let it go, let it go. It's time for you to fly and for you to be who you've come to be. And we're going to light right here for all of you our full moon candle. So we light this in honor of the full moon. I think it's called a buck moon. And on this full moon lunar eclipse, as this light burns, we ask that each one of you let go of all the things that no longer serve you. We ask that you release it and that you trust that the universe has your back and that you're never alone. So we're going to take some information from you. I want a word. I want a phrase. I want to know, what are you releasing? I want to know what we got to let go, because we're going to take this to a new level tonight. We're going to clear out the energy. We're going to do some healing. And we're going to talk to all of you. This very special ceremony and this very special time together. So Helena, what do we have going on? Words, questions?
Oh, you know we got questions. You know we got questions. I've got Estherine again. Will I find a job that suits me? Tired of being abused and manipulated in the workplace.
You know what, Estherina, you will have a new job. And we kind of call that energy into you. I know things are a little tough right now for you to kind of pull yourself out of where you are, but I just want you to trust that somewhere by October, another job comes. And remember that you're the central point of attraction. So if you're feeling bad from a bad place, we cannot connect and get the right job. So focus on all the aspects you want in a job and trust that it's coming. What else we got? We've got a word, a phrase.
We've got a few words. Cutting cords from the Expedito Enlightenment Center. Tired to be alone from Andrea. And sadness over rejection from Carolyn.
Keep it coming, everyone.
Finding courage. Beautiful angels.
What was that?
Beautiful angels.
All right, here we go. Beautiful angels. Beautiful light. Protect me when I may sleep. Protect me when I'm afraid. Oh, beautiful angels of light. Hear my prayers tonight. Beautiful angels, hear my cry. Let love Beautiful angels, hold me close to you. Beautiful angels, hold me now. Wake me up from this world of craziness and darkness now. Beautiful angels, beautiful angels, hold my hand. Beautiful angels. Beautiful angels all around us, no matter where we are. What else do we have? How are our candles doing? Let's see.
I got double view on our screen right now.
Our candles are burning so beautifully from our ceremony. We are doing great, guys.
I know you can't see the view too good over there, but I got a double shot. We got live candle view and SarahSpiritual.
And SarahSpiritual and music and beautiful angels.
Yes, ma'am.
What else do we have?
Oh, I like this from Barbara on YouTube. I don't have to take care of anyone.
I don't have to take care of anyone. Take care of yourself, because I don't give a flying banana. All right, well, we'll have to see about that there song. What else we got?
Light in the Darkness from Tina Calloway.
What is it?
Light in the Darkness.
Okay, what else you got?
God Speaks to Me from Cecilia.
What else you got?
Divine Blessings. And Darlene's
I
one.
want to be a light in the darkness. I want to be shining so brightly. Oh, I want to be a beautiful light now that shines for all mankind to see, no matter where they are, no matter who they are. Darkness always overcomes me, but I call upon the light to save me. When darkness comes, I remember to see the light in my heart. I want to be a beautiful light in the darkness that shines on all who come around me. Beautiful light. Here we go. What do we got?
God's Candlelight.
What else?
open to receive blessings.
Here we go. When I'm down on my knees, I hope you please hear my prayer, dear God. When I'm down on my knees, I surrender to you. I open my heart for you to show me what to do. When I'm down on my knees and I plead to you, God, I hope you hear me now. I hope you touch my heart. Bring me the blessings that I want. Bring me the blessings I am worthy of. Surrender to you now. When I'm down on my knees, I beg you please, don't forsake me now. Hear my words, hear my prayers, oh my God. Hear my words, hear my prayers, and shower me with blessings from above. Hear me now, dear God. Hear me now, dear God. Hear us all, God. Hear all our prayers, everything that we desire. Help us with everything that's so challenging for us here on this earth, and help us release all the hurts and all the pain and heal us now. What else do you have for us, Helena?
I have faith over fear.
What else we got?
Angel kisses. Peace. Super Sunday. I am free as a bird. Show me the way. And blue light.
When I lose my way, I hope you show me where to go. When I lose my way, I wanna know I'm not alone, not today. There are many So let me know where to be. I don't want to lose my way. Which way do I go? I don't want to lose my way. Oh no. What else do we have?
Charge humanity with perfect sight, so they may see, and perfect hearing, so they do not miss anything from thee.
Well, that's a mouthful.
That's from Sharon Young.
Sharon, I'm going to need to take shorthand on that one.
Perfect sight, perfect hearing. There's the short. Tina Calloway wants to come work at the Expedito Center.
Line up. I think we're all going to be working there soon. Might be the only gig in town.
Smile and be happy.
I think we need to do some healing, guys. all I need to see, need to feel, need to be all that I can see. Oh, heal me now, now. Heal me now. I release all the hurt and all the pain. I release everything I no longer need. All the memories I need to let go now. Heal me now. Oh, amen. Always and forever. Heal me now. Heal me now. the light of God that shines upon us all. The light upon us now, let it shine. Hear me now. Together now I say hallelujah. Heal me now. All together now. Hallelujah. Amen. And heal me now. Hallelujah and amen. Always and forever I am. Hallelujah and amen. Heal me Alleluia and amen. Forever I am. Happy Sunday Fun Day, everyone. Thank you for joining us here. Trust you enjoyed our lunar eclipse. Our ceremony is burning up. Release the energy. Don't allow anything to block you or stop you. This is the night for letting go. Manifestation, well, give it 2 weeks. Then full speed ahead. We've got a second half of the year of 2020 to get through, and we've got a lot of plans to make and a lot of intentions to set. And we need a singleness of purpose and an instant inside of us that's always filled with love. We need to believe that anything's possible, and we need to know that we are always protected, always and forever. We are aligned with God. Thank you. Good night. Thank you, Helena. God bless you, everyone. Hang on. We're going to be fine. And I am SarahSpiritual.